Hello everybody, Baki here with new custom content for The Sims 4. This time I'll give you the possibility to spawn a group of butterflies. If you have visited Sulani, the world that came with the Island Living expansion pack, and saw the chickens wandering around, you might have also seen the group of butterflies near that same lot. As I've already made those chickens placeable for the community, this time I've done the same for the butterflies. So let's start with where to find this group of butterflies in build mode. As always, the most easy way is by using the search bar. In this case, type butterflies into it. If you also have my jungle butterflies, these will appear too in the search results. For the new one, you need to click the one mentioning Island Living. Doing so will show the category in which this object can also be found, the Decorations MISC section. The thumbnail is made out of images of all butterfly species that can be seen flying around after placing this object onto your lot. Of course, my BakieGaming icon can be found in the lower right corner too. To get the butterflies to spawn, place the object onto your lot and switch to live mode. You will see a group of butterflies starting to appear flying around. After some time they will all disappear for a few seconds before spawning again. This will be repeated for an infinite time. As you might have noticed while looking at the thumbnail in build mode, I didn't include an invisible version this time, and I will explain why. Some people, including myself sometimes, seem to forget where they placed an invisible object. This is especially not useful if the effects don't spawn exactly above an invisible object, like with these jungle butterflies. Searching for it using the clone tool isn't always easy. Sometimes the environment is just too dense, which will result in seeing a lot of object names popping up while hovering over the area. If an invisible object is placed somewhere below these objects, you won't ever find it. Another option I sometimes mention to delete invisible objects is by making a big square around the area using the demolish tool. But when this area is full of other objects too, everything will get destroyed and you will have to start all over again, only because you wanted to delete a single object. For the people having this problem with some of my invisible objects too, a final fix which always works is to close the game, remove the mods, load the game and save it again. Only the invisible mods you deleted from the mods folder will be gone. After placing them back to your mods folder, you can start placing them on spots you will remember. So in the case of this new butterfly object, the object itself is small but still visible. As you might don't want to have what looks to be 4 dead butterflies lying on the ground, you can still cover it up with a stone or plants. But this time you might remember underneath which object it has been placed, and otherwise you can lift up a few objects to search for it. A reason for this object to be placed visible is because I've added a viewing interaction. Activating it will not only show my custom thought balloon with a heart-shaped group of butterflies, but will also give your sim a custom happy buff that will last for 2 in-game hours. I would also like to share a few tips while using this object. Besides these 4 butterfly species, you can extend the species by using my other butterfly mods, like the jungle adventure species. If you want to have a continuously group of butterflies flying around without those short times in between in which no butterflies can be seen, start with placing one object, go to live mode and let it play for a few seconds before placing another object right on top of the first one. This second placed object will now cover the moment the first needs to repeat itself. Using even more objects on top of each other and near each other will result in a beautiful looking huge swarm of butterflies. If no butterflies can be seen after going into live mode, the time of day, weather or season in which your sim live can be the problem. I always test all of my mods on a clear day in the summer. You can use the weather machine, which can be found in the activity and skills section, to switch to the desired weather and season. I hope the information given in this video will help creating some nice scenes filled with butterflies. For both this new mod as other mods shown in this video, take a look in the video description. In there you will also find a link to the only build I released so far, the Jungle Ruins. If you like this group of butterflies, please let me know by leaving a comment and hitting the thumbs up button. Share the video if you think more people should know about it. Subscribe if you don't want to miss my next videos, and then hopefully see you all back soon here on BakieGaming.